Well, first off, where are you from and how did you make that transition to Los Angeles?
All right. So I'm from the most amazing city on the face who of this earth.
Listening skills.
We are the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Some may know of Little Duval. We breed great people. If you don't know what city I'm talking about, it's Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County. Born and raised, and I was there until the age of 18. A month after I turned 18, I went off to college at the University of Central Florida, UCF. Go Knights, best university on the face of the earth. I could do this all day about stuff that I love. I moved to Orlando, lived there for a few years. I'm not gonna tell you how many because I don't want to date myself. And then I moved to Atlanta, lived in Atlanta for 4 years, and then an amazing mentor in my life, he encouraged me to move to LA to pursue TV hosting and acting full time.
So how did your family feel about the moves? Obviously, were they supportive? Were they behind you? Or what was your communication like with them? Obviously coming from foster care and whatnot. How did your family feel about all this?
Okay, so, family. That is such an interesting question because I've always been kind of like a loner. I think that's one of the things about being a foster kid is you learn how to do your own thing. You learn how to move to the beat of your own drum. And my brothers and my sisters and I, we weren't raised entirely together. One little brother was adopted by somebody else, and two of my other siblings, we were put in the same home together, but I was much older than them, and another brother in South Carolina and Georgia, and our relationship isn't as close as I would like for it to be, and that's one of my goals that I am working on. So that's one of the things about being a foster care that I absolutely hate. So I didn't really, family for me wasn't really involved in my progress or to LA. I don't know, the only person I've ever really talked to about it was my godmother. But I've always just kind of did my own thing. Never really, had to deal with that. I know my little sister, she misses me, and my brothers, they miss me. So when I do go back to Florida, I talk to them and, I see them. But I guess family isn't really a big part of my life right now.
With that type of upbringing and focusing on your goals and moving and, pursuing your career, how did that affect your dating life?
Okay, so I've never been a big dater, to be honest with you. It never has been a, woe is me, I'm lonely, I need a man. I've never been that girl. Right now, I am so comfortable with I enjoy my own time. Now I do. But again, remember that mental place I was telling you about earlier? Now I'm in a place where it's you know what? If a guy comes, he comes, but I love me some me. I really do. But I've also had a place in my life before where it was man, what's wrong with me? Guys out here, don't like girls like me, or they don't like whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. I went on a date, I think a week or two ago, and my friends are are you excited? And I was I don't really care. But I think for me, it's I don't know, I need somebody with the same mentality. And right now, because I know that God has taken me to such a different place, I don't know, if that's where I'm at. If it happens, it happens. But it has to be somebody who's equally driven and with the same mentality. But right now, I am loving myself. I am dating myself right now.
I was using that question to walk into this next one with young girls. I spoke at a school, and a young girl told me that she doesn't feel attractive unless she's wearing makeup and all this different types of stuff, because this is the guy. The guy follows Kim Kardashian, so she's trying to...
The guy that she likes?
Yeah, the guy that she's dating compliments Kim Kardashian and all these people so much that she thinks that she needs to look like these people that her boyfriend compliments in order to feel fulfilled. So is there anything you want to speak on what I just said as a statement? It's not a question, really.
Absolutely. You know what's crazy is that sometimes we are so quick to look at ourselves, and we look at what we don't have, and we don't look at the guy and what he doesn't have. And that's what I've learned how to do. this guy, I don't know. I feel like there are preferences, but a lot of these guys, they like what's in or what's considered popular. But it's like to truly understand what you like what do you like? Like some people go their whole lives and they have no idea what they're into and what they like. Well, that means because you need to spend some more time with yourself. And like, that's what I've had to do. I've looked at guys that I've spoken to in the past and I'm like, well, he's shallow, he's this. That's probably because he has low self-esteem and he's trying to inflict his low self-esteem on me. No, we're not doing that anymore. So that's the first thing that I would tell him, like, baby girl, you dating a man that probably has low self-esteem. That feels like he needs to date a woman like this to make him feel good. And then I would probably say, you need to spend some time with yourself in the mirror, because I know that because I had to. Like growing up, you know, I've always had very sensitive skin. It's always been like, oh my God, I hate my skin. That's been my thing. Or like I was the skinny girl, like, and all the guys wanted the thick girls, or like I was too light and all the guys wanted this. And like, there is like, everybody has different preferences, and sometimes you just got to spend some time in the mirror and be like, you're kind of fine, like you bad, like I'm so serious. And that is why I am where I am right now, because I had to spend some time in the mirror. Like how many girls look in the mirror but they don't really look at themselves? They apply makeup, they're applying all of these things instead of saying, well, I have this already, or I have that. So I just want her to truly embrace and understand the skin that she's already in, because we don't spend time doing that. We spend time thinking about what can I add to what I have, instead of saying, well, I have this. This is enough. Like, you know? And like, I don't know, I really had to do that for myself. Like, you know, being out here, like understanding why like some relationships didn't work, or like why some, like a guy may have chose this girl over me. And I was just like, well, you know what? Like I don't know, it just wasn't meant. And that's okay. Like, you know, move on and then get him out the way so the right one can come. But spend some time, I would tell her to spend some time in the mirror.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.